Pudsey, home of the famous bare historic market town, the jewel of West Yorkshire. With a thriving marketplace and a bustling town centre, Pudsey has become a sought-after place to live for commuters to Leeds, Bradford and those working over the M62. I'm Christy and I've been interviewing local residents in and about Pudsey to get their comments on what has changed about the town over the years and their views on the current situation regarding places to live, the shopping area and the facilities. Pudsey was once a thriving market town with farmers from miles around coming here to trade produce and cattle. Today the town's retail sector is quite different, with shops ranging from a variety of hairdressers to fashion retailers, beauty salons, delicatessens and estate agents. In addition, there is a thriving nightlife which includes a selection of popular bars and clubs. I caught up with a local shopkeeper who owns popular sweet shop Sweet Memories in Pudsey Centre. Here's what she had to say about how Pudsey has changed over the years and the effects these have had.
It's changed for the worse. It's not as good as it used to be. The bus station that we built is rubbish. It's taken away too much parking. People can't find places to park, especially if they're not round here. The shops are rubbish, apart from mine. I had to get that in. That's Sweet Memories, by the way. There's rubbish. They're all charity shops, banks, building societies, estate agents.
Well, we've heard views about Pudsey today. However, let's hear what facilities in the town used to include and the differences between then and now. Were there less of them before?
Yeah, there were proper shops. I mean, I'm going back when I were a lass, which isn't that long ago. They had, you had like a Yorkshire Electricity Board here, you had Gas Board here, you had Woolworths. Woolworths is a big loss to Pudsey. B&M doesn't bring people into Pudsey. Sainsbury's doesn't bring people into Pudsey. It's the wrong kind of shop for Pudsey. But you had shoe shops, clothes shops. Every shop, the market was heaving, buzzing. They've changed all market stores and it's just made market cold. Half of it's empty.
It might seem that this resident takes a very dim view of Pudsey. However, her concerns are mirrored across the country. Many think our town centres are in decline due to the rise of supermarkets and difficult economic times for independent retailers. It certainly seems that some people think Pudsey town centre is in decline. Away from Pudsey's business community, the town is home to over 32,000 residents, with many visitors travelling to the area on a regular basis. Many of the current residents have lived in Pudsey for most of their life. If anyone can comment on the way that the town has changed and share their experience of living in the town, they can. One of these people is my next interviewee, long-term resident of over 40 years, Barbara Waters. Here she is giving her views on the changes and the current state of Pudsey.
A lot of these changes have had negative effects. Like I say, we've lost a lot of shops. I don't know how they're going to alter the market, but that's really altered over the years and there's hardly anything there. It could do with being an indoor market, because when it's bad weather, the market traders don't go.
Mrs Waters also shares the same concerns as the local sweet shop worker previously shared, although Mrs Waters comments on the leisure amenities in the town.
Well, I think Pudsey is a very good park. It's been well looked after. The new building in Pudsey Park and the new toilets are really good if they look after them.
Other residents also find leisure amenities such as the park popular in Pudsey. Do you think the park?
Park's lovely. Park's lovely and it does bring people in.
Yeah.
But not like it used to do. I don't think it brings the amount of people in.
So at least park is quite positive, you think?
Yeah, it's about the only thing. People do come in the summer to park from quite a way away.
And thank you to Mrs Waters, who is in fact my grandmother, giving her responses on the situation of this town. Pudsey is home to residents of a variety of ages, young and old. Let's see what they had to say when I caught up with them and asked that all-important question, what they think has changed about Pudsey the most over the years. What do you think's changed the most about Pudsey?
All the shops and stuff, like different people come to Pudsey now, like older generations have like gone and younger people come and visit now because we've got like better bus station and parks and shops than before.
I think that the community spirit has changed in Pudsey the most because not many things seem to happen in the community, and like the local shops, they're not really like aimed at like the teenagers and people there. They're more aimed at the old people, so the town's not really moving on.
Oh, the horrendous bus station. Is that what everybody's saying to you? Yeah, look at her face. Lack of trade.
The bus station's done nothing for us whatsoever. We've lost the car park and the people just haven't returned after the big build.
What's changed in Pudsey over the years? Well, it hasn't got the better, that's for sure.
The main thing is the number of shoppers, I'd say, has declined. The market's declined by a long way.
The shopping area, it's got to be a shopping area.
Over recent months, Pudsey has been developed and regenerated, with new additions to the town including a newly refurbished park and aquarium, and with the recent development of the new bus station in the centre of Pudsey, such new attractions have been brought to the area for local residents and visitors to enjoy. With such new developments to the area, will Pudsey's once thriving atmosphere be restored? Here's to the next 10 years.
Would never leave the stream. Changes. Turn and face the strain. Change.